oxymorons and look at health. You know, it is an oxymoron. You know, what is the number one cleansing organ of the body? The skin.
Oh, I'm sorry, the skin.
The skin is the number one cleansing organ of the body. One of the greatest things you can do for your health is to get something called a dry skin brush and simply brush your skin. It opens up the pores on your skin, releases the toxins, and it's just one of the greatest things you can do. It moves the lymph. $15 a dry skin brush. One of the healthiest things you could do. One of the worst things you could do for your health is to put a known carcinogen, cancer-causing agent on your skin on a daily basis that people do every single day, and they call it makeup. Makeup is one of the worst things. Makeup is one of the worst things you could put on your body on a daily basis for your health. Is that going to make you stop because I said that? Well, you know, so we got to think about these things. Well, at least if you're going to wear makeup, get some healthy type of makeup. They have these healthier makeups now that don't have the cancer-causing agents in them. And also, by the way, the non-kosher agents in them. That the makeup is non-kosher. I mean, lipstick has pork in it.
And ground-up insects.
Exactly. But, you know, as the saying goes, it's better to look good than to feel good. That's what some people think. Well, first of all, if you're eating healthy, you don't need the makeup. You have a nice complexion. Well, that's the thinking, but it's not healthy. It's not healthy. So this is what we think. Then some people say, well, a man should not wear what pertains to a woman, a woman shall not wear what pertains to a man, which is called an abomination. Do you know men were the first ones to wear makeup? Uh-oh. The pharaohs were the first ones to wear makeup.
A lot of it.
So now I just gave you 2 reasons women why not to wear makeup. Number 1, it's not healthy. Number 2 is it comes from a man. Men were the first ones to wear it. Number 3, think of the words makeup. We're to be set apart from the world. Makeup is only to enhance our beauty, you know, for reasons that are not of scripture when you do this study. Now, I'm not talking if you have a scar that you need to cover up so you don't draw attention to yourself. I'm talking about the way it's worn today in today's world. I'm not saying you're not saved if you wear makeup. But I am saying it. We have to think about these things from a health standpoint. You know, I know some beautiful, modest women who have a heart for Yahweh in every area, and they wear makeup. It's not a bad thing or an evil thing, but if we truly want to be set apart, we've got to start looking at the things that are creating disease to begin with. So at least get that healthy type of makeup, and I'll give you this message to 100 people, 100 women, and maybe 2 of them will go and get healthy makeup. Well, it costs more than the unhealthy makeup. So?
Use less.
You know, you're the one that wants to be set apart. You know, so, you know, but that doesn't sit good with somebody that's used to wearing makeup. You know, when we look at the history of it and where it comes from. How about another one? What is the number 1 type of alternative doctor that people go to today on a regular basis? Chiropractor. Here's the real oxymoron. For a woman to walk into a chiropractor's office in high heels and say, my back hurts. Oxymoron.
Yes.
No kidding. High heels are not healthy. The back is connected to the spine is connected to every organ of the body. I don't care how organic your food is. If you're wearing high heels, you're going to have some issues. Physically, they're not healthy.
I don't know how women walk in them.
They do.
I know they do.
And I'll tell you this, that it's just not only not healthy, spiritually, it's one of the biggest weapons the enemy uses to separate men and women from their spouses.
High heels?
Yes, it comes right out of the prostitution houses from Europe right to the fashion runways of New York City. The next thing you know, women are wearing high heels, putting their bodies in a position where nobody should be seeing their body in that position except their husbands, in private. Then we look at divorce and stress and everything else that comes along. I know all the excuses. I'm not saying you're not saved to wear high heels, but I'm saying that's not a health thing. And I know women will say, well, you talk about high heels and makeup. You know, why don't you say something about the men? Okay, men, I don't want to see you wearing high heels and makeup. But I'm just saying it's not healthy to do these things. I'm not getting into right or wrong. It's not healthy to do these things, and we are to be different from the world. Well, guess what, ladies?
I was going to say, what about
Women aren't supposed to shave either. Do you know when you shave your underarms, it contributes to breast cancer and other thyroid diseases?
Oh, no.
Women aren't supposed to shave, and shaving your legs, some people will say, well, I don't want anyone to see my hairy legs. Well, nobody's supposed to see your legs.
Right, that's true.
It's a society thing, and then the scripture says, do not conform to the standards of this society. Tell me this, why does most women don't shave their arms, but they shave their legs? Society thing. The hair on the legs wouldn't grow long if they didn't shave them to begin with, but it's a society thing. Women shouldn't be showing off their legs to begin with, but they do. That creates the issue. You understand the holiness of the specialty of hair and how every animal in nature, the hair is to attract that special person that Yahweh designed particularly for you without masking it up with these perfumes and taking off your natural scent of your odor that Yahweh created for you to attract that one special person for you. We don't understand that because we've destroyed what He created. We've destroyed everything in His order. Then we attract a person that was never meant for us. We do it in many different ways. We make up our faces. We put our bodies in positions they were never meant to be in. We show parts of our body that would never be to be seen. We change the smell and the odor of our body by the foods we eat. We don't cleanse and detoxify from those things. We don't get the proper rest we need. We're constipated. We don't do the things we're designed to do. It's crazy. Here's what we got. We got a world today of people trying to grow hair where Yahweh says not to, and try to stop and covering up where he stopped letting them grow. So when they're growing hair, they're shaving, and when they're not growing hair, they're trying to wear wigs and everything else. It's backwards. It's an oxymoron world we live in today. He told us what to do to be healthy. So if you're standing on that line or reading my book about healthy foods, or you're wearing perfume, that's not healthy. We've got to start getting right about these different things. If you're wearing things that are made of wool and linen and mixed together, well, in the scripture it says not to do that. Do we know the fabrics give off a frequency that help protect us, but when we mix them together, that frequency is gone? You don't know all these different things.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life.